Hey friends, it's Gazebo here and welcome back to the Last Campfire, where today we're camping. No, that's not right. We got told off by the birds last time for trying to help people, because honestly, how dare we? And,
The crossroads gate was locked.
now we're gonna go try and help more
Ember
people, because
placed
they
the
gave
key
us
in
the
the lock
key.
and slowly began to turn it.
As one does, you know? So before I get too far into this, I should say, if you enjoy today's episode, you should consider liking and subscribing and leaving me some comments, because they brighten my day. I cannot do what I initially planned, just to say, move this block into a nice little nook. I see what I must do. I have to be in the nice little nook and block the birds from following me. I get it now. So I'm recording this probably about, I don't know, half an hour after the last video, and I had my gamer sup since then. So this is probably going to be a little bit more high energy than the last one, because I've had a little more caffeine
Ember
than the
left
last
the birds
one.
behind, glad to be free.
Freedom! Who needs those birds anyway? What do you have to say,
The
friend?
traveler whispered. Used to be a river all round here.
All round?
Watched the birds build the dam night and day. Took them forever. They had no clue what they were doing. It was hilarious.
So it's probably poorly built. So that bridge is only going to be useful after we get the water back up, because I assume we have to get the water back up.
It was an abandoned boat, sadly stranded in the mud.
So we need to raise the water back up, and then we'll be able to use the boat. And I assume we have to avoid the crabs.
Ember was at the entrance to a dark cave. The smell of stale water oozed out, like it had once been flooded, but now was bone dry.
Bone dry. That's a weird expression, bone dry. The first time I ever heard it was during a John Mulaney special. But, my problem with the expression bone dry is that, scientifically speaking, your bones are really only dry when they're exposed to air. So, I mean, yes, but also, you know, kinda, maybe, no. You know? To my understanding. That is what the internet has told me. I haven't looked it up, but I assume random people on the internet would not lie about how dry your bones actually are. Dry bones imply dead bones. What is the significance of pigs in this world? Pigs and birds, those seem to be the conflicting factors. But
was a
the birds
Gordian
have
knot.
helped the pigs.
Impossible to untie. Ember needed something sharp to cut it.
Okay, now hold on a dang minute. Impossible to untie a Gordian knot. Gordian knot. The cutting of a Gordian knot is an ancient Greek legend associated with Alexander the Great. In Gordium in Phrygia, regarding a complex knot that tied an ox cart. Gordian knot, an intricate problem, especially a problem insoluble in its own terms. A knot tied by Gordius, king of Phrygia, held to be capable of being untied by the future ruler. So it's not necessarily a real knot. It's a mythical knot of untiable reputation. Interesting.
The forlorn was not the same as the others, flinching at Ember's approach.
Interesting.
The stranger spoke. I don't want your help. I'm not ready to let go of how I'm feeling. With regret, Ember moved on.
That's unfortunate. I learned things today, chat, that I'm going to forget immediately. Who's this person? What's your whole deal?
Excitedly, the stranger said, "Look, it's Iron Claw.
Uh-huh.
Friend, this crab is the terror of the marsh.
Interesting.
Together we can trap him. I've got a plan. Been waiting for someone to help. You help me, and I'll help you.
Is that supposed to be a hat or fake hair? Or both?
Try lowering the crab over here with the chum in that bucket."
Chum bucket. Crabs! Give me the formula! Crabs! My evil scheme must be completed. Crabs. Wait. Can I not get to that puzzle?
He's not got eyes in the back of his head.
He's not got eyes in the back of his head. Fair enough, I suppose. So he can't see to the side. He can only see the way he's looking. So if I make him go that way, and then that way, interesting. Okay, I think I see how I'm supposed to do it now, though. Because when he goes this way, he looks this way. And when he goes this way, he looks up. Yeah. So I just need to send him that way. But my problem is I don't know which way he looks when he goes this way. Does he... No, he looks down now. But when he goes down, he looks to the left. So how do I remedy that? One must ponder. And the answer is I just go all the way over here this time instead. Because then I can send him this way. And then that way. And then clear up here. And then right there. Catapult him. Let's go. Take that, you crustaceous varmint. But, before I do anything else, let's, go over here and do this.
Ember found a secret note from the Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
A memory lapse at the edge of my dreams. A time before the water, someone I wished to stay for. We must hurry home.
Interesting. So do I go... Can I go where the crab was at now? Is that what's the situation? I can pick up the crab.
Crab is all yours. Didn't plan any further than this. Look at that claw though, friend. Could do some real damage.
I see. Possibly to an untieable knot? Do. Oh, Mr. Ironclaw, I need to borrow your iron claw. Whee! The way he just flings, that was fun. I liked that. That was so cartoony. Where does this lead? Back to here. So now I have a path backwards if I need to backtrack. Interesting. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. But now Iron Claw is making me think of, what's his name? Iron Face? He was a Scooby-Doo villain. I know he was in the Cyber Chase movie. I don't know what he was originally in before the Cyber Chase movie. Because it's implied he's a, former,
Ember found a
Scooby-Doo
lost
villain.
message. To see hope fade in those you care for. The harder I squeeze, the quicker it slips away.
Interesting. Whee! The idea of a world where you can move heavy stone blocks with playing music is really interesting
Ember
to me.
thought of the pigs from the marsh. Someone had tightly sealed the dam's mouth. Ember wondered what secrets it might spill.
Oh, so the birds built the dam. They built the dam to look like a pig. So there is some sort of connection between the birds and the pigs. That is that implication. I don't think it could get much clearer than that.
Inside was a scrap of journal.
Oh boy, scraps.
Less and less grows here. I dare not go in the caves alone. The spiders whisper.
Oh.
Their cobwebs glitter. I am not sure I am ready.
Are there gonna be spiders in this game? Is this a game that has spiders? Please tell me this isn't a game that has spiders. I don't want this to be a game that has spiders. Spiders would have no meaningful impact on this game. Please don't make it spiders. Game developers, please stop putting spiders in games that don't need spiders. I don't want spiders. I want the opposite of spiders. What is the opposite of a spider? A fly? Flies are still pretty gross looking. Or, I guess birds eat spiders, so maybe a bird would be the opposite of a spider? Oh, I love the goggles on this one. It's very steampunk.
I just wanted to fix things. To help get the water flowing again. But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Let me borrow those goggles real quick, and maybe I can fix some things here. Ooh.
The bellows breathed life into the fire beneath the
boiler. Why?
But it would take more air to fully stoke the fire.
Why is it a pig? Why is it a pig face? What? Doesn't need to be a pig face? Why pig face?
The stranger pondered.
Okay, it's just the same thing
I
again.
have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
I still do want those goggles. Those goggles are pretty cool. Is there a way down from here? It would not appear so. So I guess we go back up and then down the slide. Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. Whee! I did miss something. There's actually a way down over here. There we go. That makes more sense. I found it weird that we were just leaving right away. Can we turn that? I can turn that. Let's go. That creates stairs. This is elaborate.
Oh, that did something. I think there's one more of those valve things.
Pretty sure that's just a pipe, but, you know, maybe. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Corner piece? No. Oh, wait. then that raises the stairs so I can get that corner piece. I see it now. I understand it. And that goes there, and then you go back where you were, but now I can rotate. And it does that. It makes the accordion move.
I can't believe you did it.
I can't believe you've done this.
I hope we don't get in trouble for this.
Well, we probably won't.
What a satisfying rush the dam waters burst.
That is an effect. Fire. I just heard a
I
whoosh.
really did hope they wouldn't be in trouble.
Oh, we probably will. Because the birds want to keep everyone in despair and gloom. It appears, for whatever reason. Web. Like, the birds seem to be encouraging letting people go forlorn if they are not part of the birds group.
With everything flooded again, Ember wondered if now they could reach the entrance of the cave.
I was also wondering that, so I guess Ember and I are one and the same. Cutscene. Sort of.
Freed from the mud, the boat looked inviting.
It does look pretty inviting. I love how the game felt the need to tell me the boat looked inviting when I was already gonna head for it no matter what. While pushing left stick, hold and release A to paddle. Oh.
The boat was a perfect fit for Ember.
Whee!
It felt like they were on the right path at last.
Whee! I kind of love how the boat mechanics work in this game, just
The Wanderer's
drifting
Diary.
around. Being able to drift around on the little boat is fun.
Frogs play at the feet of fallen statues. Simple, splashy, happy little hoppers. They seem content in the home they've made.
Interesting. I find it weird that there's like a path there. Whee! The game has directed me towards the cave, so I should probably, if I were a betting man, head towards the cave. But I just wanted to drift around. I wanted to drift around in the water. Words are hard. Is this the end of the game? Is this what's happening? Because the game started in a cave in a
passageway was
boat.
dark and eerily silent. Ember wondered why the dam had been blocked.
Probably because the birds didn't want people going this way, for whatever reason. Oh. There be dead people. Dead people on the horizon. What am I missing here? There's a place I can dock. I think that's the only place I can dock in here. Which is a shame, because I see secrets up here. But I does not know how to get to secrets. Whee!
There was a lens on the wall. It looked dull in the darkness.
So I'm gonna have to get light in here somehow. Oh, would you look at that? Light.
There was a space in the frame for something to fit.
Interesting. Aha! A something. Next to a skeleton. That's concerning. But oh well, I guess. We move like way faster while carrying this thing, I'm pretty sure. Felt faster. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, maybe that is just our walking speed. I want to point the light over here first, actually. Call me crazy. Did that do anything? It did. I'm so clever. I'm the cleverest gazebo. This is a long way around, so I'm gonna make it faster. Here we go.
Ember found the Wanderer's diary.
The Wanderer's diary.
The earth resists my wishes. The lanthorn will not answer when I blow. I must be rid of it. I hide the wretched instruments deep in a riddle.
Would that be the lanthorn we found that was in the one cave that had like a puzzle for it?
As the gate opened, a thought occurred.
Oh boy, thinking!
What was the gate keeping locked away?
Or what was it keeping us from? Probably secrets. Either way, we should go find out. Doot-doot-doo. A-doot-doot-doot-doo. I love secrets, here we go, uncovering mysteries in the undertow. Would this be an undertow? I know an undertow relates to a body of water. Or in some way. I forget the exact meaning.
Ember had found another unlit campfire at the heart of the cave.
Fascinating.
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen."
Where am I?
This is the cave of regret.
Oh dear.
Fear would not allow hope to find a perch here. You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
I want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them.
Help me help others.
Not far from this campfire, a path runs north. Where the pathway ends, a forlorn lies helpless.
Okay. So there's a path north of the campfire. Really? Doesn't feel like there is. Unless they meant there is just one north of here. Oh! The last three are optional. Has that always been a thing? Or did the other ones have optional ones and I'm just too much of a completionist to realize that they were optional ones? Is that what this game is telling me? Because I feel like that's what it's telling me. You. Hi. Hello. I'm here to help you. How may I serve you? Carried away, transporting a friend.
The stranger was wary, coiled and tense.
I don't think I can... Right? No. So, how do I... What am I missing? Is there a block somewhere? There is a block somewhere. And there's little square paths so we can get ourselves turned around. Doop, 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 doop.
The dark had gifted them friends in the past.
Had it now.
The dark had stolen much more. Would this new light do the same?
Perchance. But probably not. It will not take. The light seems to only give. Because one must trust in the light, but not the dark. That's the usual symbolism, anyway.
The stranger whispered, "I'm so tired. Do you know the way?"
Not yet, but we'll find it. Because that's what we do. Life finds a way. Robot? Question mark? Does the game have robots? Be ye robot? Do. What's this way? Skeleton with the thing I need. Or one of them, anyway. It looks like I'm gonna need quite a few of these lenses, actually. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Oh! That is not at all how I thought that was gonna work.
A shadow moved in the distance. Ember hoped that it was a trick of the light.
Big snake.
The creature's body slithered between the rocks, seeming to never end.
Now I know why the birds want this locked up. Snakes eat birds, so the birds don't want the snake loose. I get it now.
The stranger seemed troubled. I ran away from those birds, but I can't find the end. The Forest King offered me a feather. Maybe I should just take it.
I mean, I can give you mine. I have no use for it. I doubt they want to trust me after all this. Excuse me, can I just squeeze past you right quick? Thank you.
Ember uncovered a journal entry. I dock my boat at the final harbor. Soft drips drip dripping over slick black rock. Something hisses from the dark.
Interesting.
The stranger muttered, "Another lanthorn player. Well, I'm not falling for that again."
Okay. Apparently they have trauma from Lanthorn players. I'm not 100% sure if I actually need to be going anywhere with this. But I'm gonna try anyway. Oh wait, what's down here?
The stranger whispered, seen one just like you around here a lot. Creepy, that one is. Peeping out, watching you. Yeah, watching you. Specifically you.
Interesting. In case we could potentially misinterpret it as watching just people in
Spindle
general.
was missing a handle, so Ember couldn't turn it.
Put the net in there. No? Worth a shot. Cave. Dead thing.
Ember felt pity for the skeleton, without a flower to mark their grave. Ember had nothing to offer.
Saying you have nothing with the feather is kind of funny to me. I don't know why. Oh. Fractured mind.
The stranger had misplaced a memory.
Oh?
They tried to remember, but found more voids. Only the shape of the thought remained.
I have no idea how I figured this out, but I figured it out. So the really long snake had to get over here, the medium one had to be here, and the short one had to be in the weird gap, so everything got lit up. I have no idea how That one's gonna be, like, super sped up, because that took me so long to figure out. That was painful.
The stranger looked around fearfully. I stayed in the nest too long.
Interesting. Note to self, if find flower, bring to skeleton. And because this video is getting on the longer side, but I think I'm near the end of the game, this might be like a ton of super cuts in it. It might be like ridiculously cut up. We'll see. I found a secret. Let's go.
Hidden away was a scrap of journal. The snake is drawn to the light. They are not so fearsome after all. I think they mean no harm.
Well, that's good to know. Hopefully. Hello, friendo. Okay, new puzzle. Managing resources.
The stranger
That's
was
concerning.
tired of pretending. They'd never have made it on their own.
I don't know what that does for me. Oh, wait. I might know what that does for me. might need a longer snake. Is there a longer snake down the way? Yes, but it is locked up, I fear. And how does one remedy that? Oh, duh. Sometimes I'm a little slow.
Fortune had always favored them.
And then I need to bring this one over here-ish. I see. I think I see. Because if I'm on this one and then I do this, no, because now this one's too heavy. So what I need to do... I thought it was because it didn't fit. Turns out they're actually just too heavy to move like that. I get it. Now I figured it out. Okay. That was a little complicated for my little pea brain, but we got
Had
there
they
at the
deserved to
end.
make it this far?
Maybe. I don't know. That was complicated. I'm stupid, game. Don't make me think. I don't like doing that. Thinking is terrifying.
The stranger spoke simply. Thank you.
Cool. So really, I only have one path I can go at the moment. Okay.
Terror gripped Ember suddenly.
Oh,
Fear
cutscene.
overwhelmed them.
Okay. The snake is a machine? Uh-oh. Oh good, we're alive at least.
The splintered plank was all that remained of Ember's boat. They sat for a moment and despaired. Perhaps the Forest King was right. There was no hope here.
Oh! We're here now. Interesting. I don't fully understand how
A
we washed here.
discarded builder robot. The poor thing was rusted in place.
Oh? Oh? Broken down, meeting the
The
lonely.
builder's thoughts were stuck in a loop, turning slowly to rust, only the echoes for company. Disconnected gears in their head turning round and round.
I do appreciate this one not making me think too hard.
Lost and uncared for was a dim glow. The years of loneliness had warped the builder's feelings. Perhaps they should be alone.
No. Wrong. Simply incorrect.
Time spent with others felt like a false memory.
Well, let's fix that, shall we? And maybe it can build me a boat. Because now I need a boat. Plankton?
Who's there? I can't see. It's dark, I'm ever so afraid. Keep talking to me, please.
What happened?
My eye. The feathered ones did this to me.
The birds are the bad guys.
It's been so long since I've seen anyone. Since I've talked to anyone.
Where's your eye?
I can feel the warmth of the sun on it. An outside place. It's okay if you don't want to help. But it would be so nice to see what you look like. It was wonderful to meet you. Don't forget me, please. The others never came back.
Okay, I don't want to cut it here, but I also don't want to risk the video getting, like, way too long, because if it gets past a certain point, it is going to be really hard for me to work up the motivation to actually edit it. So I'm gonna cut this episode off here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing and leaving me some comments. They brighten my day. And I'll see you guys next time. I think we're pretty close to the end of the game. Bye, guys.